Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So today I want to do my September Boxycharm unboxing. If you want to see what I got in the box and how do I achieve this look right here, just please keep watching. Alright, so when you open it up, it's the standard Boxycharm, and then you have the information card. So for this month, the theme is called Wildflower. So here is the card. I really love this green background. It's like a fall background, not too like, I don't know, bright green, but not too dark green. So it's like a good, like, you know, color. And then I feel like if I want to do any kind of fall decor, I'm probably gonna incorporate this color. I know everyone is gonna do pumpkin color, but for me, I kind of like this green as well. So inside we have 5 items this time. So the first item I want to share with you guys is from Vulgar. So this is the Baked Blush and Brighten, and I am in the shade Tropical Hue. So here, that's the color inside looks like. And also, as you can see, they have like a half mirror. I really love this design because it's super smart. On one side, you can still see the color of the products, but on the other side, you still have like a mirror. So when you do your makeup, you can still look yourself in the mirror. So I really appreciate this kind of design. And I love Vulgar. I think they're really like good quality makeup. The one thing that kind of stops me from like buying more of their stuff is their price point, because they're kind of like higher up there a little bit, but they carry in Ulta. So every time when there's 20% off from Ulta, I always buy something. Like I buy 2 of Vulgar's Gilded Honey highlighter. That's like one of my fave. It's literally so bomb. I think I used it recently in my other video, and it's still really nice after all the new highlighter come to the market, but I still feel like Gilded Honey is a really classic OG highlighter. So I recommend that. And for her Baked Blush, I tried it in the past as well. I had some samples in the past. That's why I never bought like a full size, because I just feel like blush, you know, if you have samples you can use for a long time. But I'm super happy that they included one in the Boxycharm, because this is my first ever like full-size blush from Vulgar. And this one retail for $28. So yeah, you know, the values is up there. And in the card it says that these stunning swords of liquid pigments are baked in Italy for 24 hours on terracotta tiles and hand finished into a silky doom of powder. This smooth and long-wearing formula is paraben-free and infused with skin-loving antioxidants. So this is really good. Maybe that's why it's so expensive, because it's like baked in Italy and handmade, and they have antioxidants. So that's really beneficial for your skin. So yeah, here, let me swatch it for you guys. So I'm just gonna, you know, touch it, and then right here, that's a pretty pink / coral color, and it is pretty pigmented. Because usually, you know, some blushes, they don't swatch that well, but they perform really well on your cheek. But I think this one swatches really well as well. So yeah, this is the first item and I love it. Alright, so moving on. The second item I got is from Butter London. So this is the Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner. I never saw this one, honestly, because I don't know, like I always go to Kohl's, they have Butter London there, and I always have like Kohl's cash, so I feel like it's cheaper. So I don't really buy a lot of Butter London from Ulta. Well, I do, like when they have like their jelly texture eyeshadow, I got that. I also got their jelly texture like blush. They're really pretty, but I just never saw this one. So let's try it. Here inside, so it's like this. So it kind of reminds me of the MAC like roll-on eyeliner, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, you just roll it on like a pizza slicer. So let's try. Wow, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. It's very smooth application. I'm impressed. I just need to know how well this performs on my eyelid, because it's one thing when you swatch on your hand, but it's another thing when you're trying to line your eyes, because that's the challenging part. But so far so good. I also love this packaging, I think. So, and also this kind of reminds me of the Makeup Forever liner. I have the yellow one. The Makeup Forever has like a line of colorful liner, and it's almost the same packaging, but the Makeup Forever has like a yellow cap because it's a yellow liner. So yeah, I am really like interested. I just want to test it out. So that's the second item I got. And also it retails for $19. Pretty standard for Butter London products, and I'm happy that I have this in my Boxycharm. Alright, so moving on, the third item I got is a liquid lipstick from Hank and Henry. So this is what it looks like. I have seen this liquid lipstick on social media for at least 3 times, but the reason why I never bought it was because I couldn't buy it from major retailers like Sephora, Ulta, or Nordstrom, and I don't want to buy from individual website nowadays unless they have like coupon, because usually when you buy from individual website, they have like a minimal amount of shipping, so you can't just buy the things you want. Sometimes you have to buy like a certain amount, and I don't really want to do that. And also it's kind of like a hustle, like to, you know, register your information, whatever, yada yada. So I'd rather just wait for them to come to Sephora and Ulta for me to buy it. So yeah, but I'm intrigued by this one because I saw it online. I think I heard some YouTuber talking about it. I don't really remember who exactly, but I just love the packaging. This actually kind of reminds me of the Dior liquid lipstick back in 2014. I remember a commercial. It's literally like looks like a lipstick but feels like a liquid. I think they also have the same kind of packaging, and I feel like that's where it started, like the whole liquid lipstick trend. So yeah, I just want to try it, and I love the logo right here. And this is in the shade Paddle Pusher. Interesting name. So wow, looks the color right there. It's really pretty, and also the formula is really creamy, so I love that. And also the doe foot is a little bit different than like most of the doe foot for liquid lipstick, so that's very interesting. I'm gonna definitely use it today because I'm planning to do a more grayish look, because wait, you will know why. But yeah, I like this color. I think this is a very pretty like fall color, not too dark, not too light, so yeah, it's perfect. Oh, and also the liquid lipstick is retail for $17. So it's kind of the same price range as MAC or like, you know, Kylie's liquid lipstick. So yeah, pretty good. And then the next item I got is a brush set. So this is from Alarma Cosmetics. So if I remember correctly, Alarma Cosmetics is Kathleen Light's friend's brand, and she has the Adela palette that was in Boxycharm maybe 2 months ago. So now she has some brushes. I like those. I think, you know, you can never have way too many of these brushes because they're just, you know, very universal. And nowadays I feel like with people having more and more eyeshadows, a lot of people want to do like more and more creative looks, which is a great thing. I feel like you can just never have way too many brushes, you know what I'm saying? Like you always need new brushes. So these come in a set, and it is retail for $18. So that's not too bad for like 3 brushes. That's actually pretty good, because I know that for one brush like this, like in MAC, it's like 18 or maybe even more expensive. So to get 3, I think that's really good. And also on the card, it says that this is made with 100% synthetic fibers. These brushes are extremely soft, durable, and essential to your brush collection. The flat painter brush effortlessly points color onto your lid, while the fluffy blender brush can be used to seamlessly blend colors together. The flat tight liner brush is perfect for direct color application on your lash line. So yeah, I'm gonna use this today for my eyeshadow application just to test it out. But it feels really soft, so yeah, pretty good. And moving on, the last item of this month's box is actually a brand that I have been eyeing for the longest time. So this is an eyeshadow palette from Pretty Vulgar. And look at the packaging. It's called the Nightingale eyeshadow palette. First of all, I love this packaging. It looks so cute. And once you open it up, you have a gorgeous mirror right there. And here are the shades. I know, like, this is not like my preferred color scheme, not gonna lie, because it's all grayish tone. I have yellow undertone in my skin, so I don't really look the best using this kind of grayish tone. But I feel like we can still trying to, you know, create a look, or maybe I'll use some colors from other like palettes so that we can like blend it out and make it work. But it is a pretty eyeshadow palette, and you have like the fall smoky eye, so I'm kind of glad that I got it so that I don't have to buy it myself. I don't even know if I'm gonna buy like a grayish eyeshadow palette in the winter time, but I'm kind of glad that I have one in collection. So let's swatch some colors. So this one is called Silver Spoon. It's the color right here. Pretty pigmented. And then the other one is called Nectarine, right? No. Alright, so the next shade is called Nocturnal. So this is the shade right here. Boom. Looking so good. Right here. Those two are kind of similar, I'm not gonna lie. Those two. Those are the shades I'm interested in swatching because the rest of the shade are more like the brown side, so I'm sure it'll be pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna use this palette today. And the palette is retail for $35, so it is a good value. So this whole box added up over $100 in values, but you only pay $21, so it's really awesome. And alright, so we're gonna start from scratch like I always do, just because I just feel like if I sit down and do the makeup, I want you guys to like really can follow along. That's how I feel. But if you feel like those are too long, tell me. I can cut certain parts. I can like put on my base or whatever. I just personally like to do like a full face in front of camera. So let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, let's get started. So the first step, I'm going to prime my skin. I'm going to use the Dior One Essential Mist Lotion. So this is what it looks like. This is a pretty good lotion. It's detoxifying mist. I just always use this one if I don't feel like using, you know, a regular lotion with my cotton sponge. I just, you know, spray it out and then, you know, let it absorb. So next we're going to use the eye gel, and today I'm going to use the matching Dior eye gel right here. This is one of my fave and I love this applicator. So you just squish it out on the applicator and then you apply like this. I love it because I just felt like it's very lightweight and it's very cooling, and then I love the fact that it's also very easy to carry with you when you travel, so it's a good one. Moving on, next I'm going to use the NYX Honey Dew Me as kind of like a moisturizer slash serum, and I like the fact that they have like an applicator, so it's very easy to apply. You don't have to dig your finger into anything. I love that about it. And this product is very lightweight, so it's really nice, but it does have a scent. It kind of have like a minty scent. So if you don't like a minty scent, I'd say stay away from this product. But if you like it, go right ahead. I love this product and it feels really good. It just feels super lightweight and just super, you know, easy to absorb. I know it's drugstore, but I still think it's a good product. Besides, how cute is the packaging? Like literally, I bought it because of the packaging. I literally bought it. I just felt like I want packaging. And this one has honey, so it's a natural antiseptic. And it has gold flakes, which will increase skin radiance. And it has collagen, which will, you know, increase skin smoothness. So it's really good. And this one is like 20 something dollars. So it's really like inexpensive for like a skincare. I highly recommend it if you are on a budget. I think this one will be a good one. And to blend it out today, I'm going to use my Real Technique Diamond Sponge. And it's already kind of moist, so I'm going to just dab it all inside of my skin. I can already see like the radiance because this one has all the good benefits. Alright, so that's it for like the serum slash moisturizer. And moving on, I'm gonna use a primer. So to use a primer, I kind of want to follow that gold trend. So today I'm going to use a YSL Touche Eclat Blair primer. So this is what it looks like. Super luxurious, comes with a pump, which is always very sanitizing, and the texture is very lightweight. It kind of reminds me of the, you know, honeydew I just showed you guys, but this one does not have like a minty scent as strong as the other one. It does have a little bit of a scent. I kind of feel like it's like the classic YSL scent, honestly. So if you want like a higher end product, I think this is a good one, because this is still cheaper than the Guerlain one, you know. So I feel like it's a good like a medium, you know, product. And it also has like the blur property into it, so it's not just for like radiance or like gold flux. You can actually see like pores has been visibly shrinked and the skin just has been blurred, so that's really nice. I'm going to pump a little bit more just to do a little bit more on my forehead and also my T-zone. The more I smell this scent, the more I like it, because I just feel like it's a really pleasant scent. Reminds me of the YSL like lip balm, like the lip tint balm. Kind of the same scent. By the way, if you have never tried this diamond sponge, go ahead and go try it, because it's just amazing. It's literally so bomb. It's so soft. And I love all like the faces, so it's not like super round, so you still have kind of like angle you can apply. Anyway, it's amazing. Moving on, today we're going to apply the eye makeup first because it's more like the smoky eyes, so I'm afraid like the fall out on my under eyes. Usually I don't do this step first because I just use like a natural eyeshadow or like a cream product, so I don't have to worry about fall as much. But I feel like today, since we're going to do a smoky eye, I just don't want to have like panda eyes. So I'm going to apply the Shadow Shields, the original, underneath my eyes. So it looks like this. You just apply underneath your eyes so that when you do your application, the fallout won't ruin your face makeup. Also today, I'm not going to do like the foundation and concealer right now because obviously when you apply this down your eyes, it will like take off the concealer. So yeah, we're gonna just do our eyes first. So you just peel off the back, and it designs really nicely so that it's not like a whole peel off that you might get the whole thing tangled up, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna apply right there. I don't think I'm going to apply any like lower lash line stuff today. I don't think so because I still have to go out, and then I don't want to do like a too crazy look. So I'm only going to apply it on like the top eyelid. That's why I place it this high, because if you do like your lower lash line, you probably want to lower it like this. Let me show you guys, like here. You know what I'm saying? Shall we do this? Let me redo this one because it's a little bit poking my eyes. So let me just do it right here. Okay, that's perfect. I think this is good. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I got this box from the Morphe standalone store, but I believe you can buy it from Amazon because it's not like super hard to find. So yeah, I highly recommend if you're doing more like, you know, dramatic or smoky makeup. Moving on, now it's time to prime our eyelid. So for today, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Eye Primer. So this is what it looks like. And I bought it because of the crayon nature of this product. Because it's just like a crayon. You just, you know, apply it like this. Look how easy that is on. And also the color is really like close to my eyelid color. So it's really nice. And on top of that, it's not really sticky. So I really don't think the wait time will be too long. That's why I really like it, because it's just very easy to control and apply. So we're going to just apply it on our eyelid. And this time I'm gonna drag a little bit higher because I'm going to do like more of like a smoky eye instead of just on my lower line. So I'm probably gonna do like a crease. So we don't want our crease to crease, right? So yeah, looks like this. And just blend it out a little bit using the finger. In the meantime, while we're trying to wait for it to dry down a little bit, I'm going to decide what color shall I use. So for today, I might try to use Pillow Fight as my base because it is a pretty decent color, even though it's a little bit on the white side. If this one is not good enough, I'm going to use the Violet Waltz Pro eyeshadow palette. This I got during Labor Day sales. Got it at a pretty good price, and they have a bunch of nice transition shade. Like they have literally the transition shade right here that's called Transition, and they also have like Bestie, which is this shade right here. That can also be like a nice transition shade. And also like Toffee, as well as Are You Kidding Me? Are You Kidding Me is pretty good shade to like, you know, do a deeper crease. So I guess let's start with Pillow Fight and then go from there, shall we? So I'm going to use the Arlima eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Pillow Fight right here. What do you guys think of the shade right here? Doesn't look that obvious, right? And that's why I'm kind of like concerned, because it's not really like a pretty pigmented transition shade. I feel like for this palette, if you have like a pale skin, it'll look really good. But if your skin's a little bit darker, I don't know how well this will show up on your skin. Like it doesn't really show up on my skin, like, you know, but we can always use other eyeshadows to work, right? So yeah, this is a color right here. So it's a pretty nice base. I have to give it to that. So yeah, but I want to like deepen a little bit. So let's try the hide and seek first, which is the shade right here. So it's kind of like a mauve kind of gray shade. So let's try it right here. It's a pretty shade. I'm going to use the same brush just because, you know. This definitely shows color right there, so that's good. Alright, the color is pretty good. It shows up pretty nicely. So I don't even know if I should, you know, dip into like a more warm tone color, because this is really like a cool tone. So let's just try it first. Let's try Flip Out, which is kind of this deep brown. I'm going to use the same brush. And this I'm going to just darken the lash line. And a little bit on the crease right here. Yeah. Looking pretty good. We could achieve a look only use this palette. And also the reason why it's all like cool tone is because you want that consistency. Because I don't know if warm tone and cool tone is gonna mix well, you know? So this is not too shabby, honestly. Alright, to blend it out a little better, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty blender brush because it's like bigger. So just, you know, make it blend it out more evenly and not too concentrated. Because I kind of want to go for like a more natural look. Pretty good. Okay, so let's try the color Clutch, which is the shimmer right here. It's a pretty shimmer. Swatch is pretty good. That's the color right there. So let's just try a little bit on the center. I think it's pretty good, but I'm wondering if it would be better if I use some Fix Plus. So let's try. Because the shimmer I feel like can have a bit, because I feel like the shimmer can do a little bit better. This is very subtle, which is fine with me, but I kind of want to see what's the potential gonna be if I just use some Fix Plus. Wow, okay, this is definitely better. Can you guys see? I can see that definitely better compared to eyes, like right here. Wow, it's pretty nice. And look at the colors on my shadow shield. That's why when you do like this kind of smoky eye, it's better to use a shadow shield. Okay, so what do you guys think? Shall I just stop here or shall I do some more darker shade? Because mostly I'm using like the bottom part right here. So these two rows I'm not really like using because I just don't know how they're gonna blend. But let's just try a little bit. Okay, so that's the look right here. What do you guys think? Shall I stop here? Because I mainly just use the color right here on the bottom too, but I don't use these. And I don't know because I don't want it to be too dark, but should we just try it? Let's just try it. So I'm going to use a Sephora, like a shader brush, and I'm going to dip into the Silver Spoon color, like the darker grayish blue that I show you guys. Pretty good. Looking good. This can be a pretty palette. And also, you know what? If you have some kind of like a cream shimmer, you know, like a champagne color, put right in the center. I bet it'll be so pretty with this look. Alright, so yeah, let's try it. Let's try put some pop of color right on the top of the lid. So I have this Catrice Liquid Metal eyeshadow in the shade Certina Wonderwusen. This is a beautiful shade, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that color. Just look at it. How pretty. So I'm going to just grab it and then using my finger, and then I'm gonna place it right in the center. It kind of washes off the darker shades though, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess it makes it more pop, so yeah, it's pretty good. I also have this liquid eyeshadow from Pure Cosmetics. This is what it looks like, and this is what swatches on the hand right here. So I'm wondering if this will be a little bit better for this look, so let's try it. Whoa, that's really pigmented. Okay, let's try on this eye. Whoa, that is actually pretty amazing. So I'm going to just use like a beauty blender to like blend it out like this. Alright, so lastly, since we just placed some like lighter shade, I'm gonna go back to the silver spoon shade right here, and then I'm going to apply a little bit more along the lash line just to see if this will make it better. Okay, so yeah, I think this look is pretty good now after all of that. I'm pretty happy, so I'm gonna stop here before I ruin it. So yeah, I'm going to take this one off. Whoa, look at that. Looking good. Alright, so for the shadow shield, it's kind of like grabbing your skin when you take it off. So I don't recommend using it on a daily basis because you don't want a premature wrinkled under eye, which is, you know, really bad. So yeah, other than that, I really like how this look turned out to be. So let's test out the eyeliners together, shall we? So we're gonna just use the Butter London eyeliner, and yeah. So this is what it looks like. I feel like I can use it better, but you know, it is what it is. I definitely feel like this is more like a outer liner tool than like an inner liner, because I don't know about you guys, I line my inner liner if I don't wear fake lashes. It's definitely hard to do that, but for the outer liner I think it's good. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's a learning curve. So as you can see, this eye is definitely better than this eye. Also, it's better just use on the outer liner because it's really hard to control when you're trying to apply in your inner liner. So I wouldn't recommend you just go out to buy this one if you want to also apply on your inner lash line. But other than that, I think this is good. Right, since I like to do my inner eyeliner, I'm going to use the Tarteist double take eyeliner. So it's dual ended, one side is a felt tip, the other side is a pencil. Perfect for lining your outer and inner line. And also, how cute is this? This is their fairy dust collection. So I feel like this is something that it's really worth buying, and not a lot of people talk about it. So yeah, I highly recommend you get this one. Alright, so that's how the eyeliner looks like. So now we're gonna take a pause on the lashes. I wanna do my face first. So for the foundation today, I am going to use the MAC Studio Water Weight Foundation, which also has SPF 30. I really love this foundation. It is super natural. And for today, I'm gonna mix with the Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer in the shade Candlelight. This is a really good primer. I sometimes use it as a primer for full face, but if sometimes I don't feel like it, I just mix that with my foundation and it gives you like a beautiful glow. I believe they also have other like beautiful shades, so definitely check it out because I think it's a really good primer. And to apply it on my face, I'm going to just use a regular beauty blender. So yeah, we're going to just using this one. As you can see, the serum is mixing. I usually just mix in 1 or 2 drops, sometimes 3, just because I don't want too much of the light. Just because I don't want to like dilute my foundation, if that makes sense. Oh, by the way, this is what the foundation looks like on my hand. As you can see, it's super lightweight and it definitely have like a watery feel to it. So yeah, if you want like a natural makeup, I feel like this one is a good option. Alright, so this is what the foundation looks like. As you can see, it's definitely not a full coverage foundation. So what I will do is to use a concealer to do the additional concealing. Okay, so what I'm gonna use is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Natural. So this is their packaging. I love it, even though some people don't like it, but I think it's very convenient. And I feel like it's more like sanitary than the Maybelline Age Rewind. And also the texture of the product is super nice. It just feels like a very nicely made concealer, but this is literally like $5. So yeah, definitely go check this one out. But I feel like if this one has like a doe-foot applicator packaging, probably more people are gonna like it. For me, like I already like it, but I feel like it could get better. You know, it could appeal to more people if it has like a doe-foot applicator. But this one is really nice. And you can see that's the coverage right there. Pretty good coverage. Okay, so this is what it looks like after the concealer. I really love it. I still notice some like dark under eye right here. So to correct that, I'm going to use the Becca Under Eye Correcting. I love this product. It is a beautiful blue color. It's just so beautiful. And I'm going to just use my finger and then just apply it right here. You can use it beneath or above your concealer. For me, I just use it whenever, you know, I see that the concealer doesn't do the job completely. I just go back here and do a little bit more. Then I might go back to concealer just to do a little bit more so that we can achieve that flawless under eye look. As you can see, I feel like the dark circle has already reduced after I using this one. I know this one is a little bit pricey, but I think Tardy and also other YouTubers review about it, and it's just so cute. I just love the packaging, and that's why I got it. So after this, we're going to use a little bit more concealer for our under eye. The color Natural already have kind of like a, you know, orangey salmon undertone to it. That's why it also can correct and cancels dark circles pretty well. So I really appreciate that. Alright, so now that's what the under eye looks like. Much better, right? And then moving on, we're gonna set the face. Alright, next I'm going to set my face. So today I'm going to use the new Burt's Bees Mattifying Powder Foundation with Bamboo to set my face. So this is what it looks like. I am in the shade Banana, and I always want to try this one. I've never read like reviews or like watched reviews about other people's opinion because I kind of want to try it for myself. And this one is 100% natural, and it also has an applicator and a mirror inside. This retails for around $15, so it's like, you know, standard for Target makeup. I personally tried the Burt's Bees liquid foundation and I absolutely love it. That's why I'm like, let me try this one. So today for the brush, I'm going to use the new brush that I got from the Sephora collection. If you haven't seen my haul yet, go check it out because I talk about this brush and this is just so pretty. This is a gemstone collection, and also the bristle is antibacterial. At least that's what the sales associate told me, so that's really like healthy and hygienic. So let's see. So when you open it up, this is a powder right here. It has like the honey print on it, and let me swatch it. That's the color. Kind of have like a tiny bit of a yellow sheen to it if you ask me, but not too much, so it's good. And on the second layer, that's the mirror, and then you have the applicator, so it's very like travel friendly. You can carry it with you when you're trying to like touch up. I really love that. And yeah, let's just apply. So we're going to just pick up the powder and apply it all over my face. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I definitely love this powder. I think it's very lightweight and I think it's very natural. It's not like a heavy powder foundation. So I feel like it will be really helpful, especially if you have kind of like a full coverage foundation using like a lighter weight powder. If you don't want to use a loose powder, I think this is really good. And the whole combo makes my face really flawless. So I really appreciate that. So yeah, that's the powder. And moving on, let's do the contour. Okay, so for the contour today, I'm going to use the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I love this palette. I feel like if you're on budget, this is really your best friend because it's affordable, but it's really pigmented. I'll show you guys in a sec. And for the brush today, I'm going to use the same collection, but this is the angle contour brush. So I'm going to just pick up the grayish shade right here, this one. And I'm going to just apply it on the center of my face. This brush is really cute and I love the design like this. Just feels really good. Just looks really cute and then feels really good. So that's really nice. Let's do a little bit more. Like this. I really, really love it. And on to this side. Did you see the color? So definitely use a light hand because this is pretty pigmented. That's why I recommend this palette because of the pigmentation, but definitely be careful. So we're gonna go back to use a powder brush and then just diffuse it like this. So this is what it looks like after you blend it out. I personally think it's a really cute color. So definitely check this one out if you haven't. And also I love this brush collection. It's really soft and it's just really cute and it's a good price. Alright, next we're going to apply blush. So we're going to use the Laura Geller blush. And for today, I'm going to use a dual-ended fiber brush. This is the Morphe M436. So I'm going to just pick it up like this. Whoa, look at that. That's a lot of powder. So definitely use a light hand and apply it over our contour. I'm not going to do too much because today's look is a cool tone look, so I don't want like a pink coral blush to like contradicting the eye. So I'm just definitely do a light hand, but this is really pigmented. And also I found out that if you use a Dior fiber brush like this to apply like blush, is actually better than like a powder brush. That's how I feel. So definitely just do like this in circular motion. Looking really good. I love it. Alright, moving on for the highlight today. I am going to use the Dior Backstage highlighting palette. This is a beautiful palette. Like literally, when I first saw it, I was just like, I have to have it. And it does not disappoint. It's literally really, really beautiful. And I have already swatched this palette in my Sephora haul, which I'll link it down below. So definitely check it out because I don't want to like drag this video to be too long. And for the brush today, I want to use a Precise highlighting brush from Smashbox. This is a really good brush. And I'm going to pick out the Pearl White color and then just apply it right here. The color, it gives me like an hourglass, like a diffuse dim light kind of like a vibe. It's just really highlighted but also not blinding, you know what I'm saying? I just think this is beautiful. They definitely like bake this highlight really well. And also this brush is a perfect brush for highlight because it's just so soft and then it's kind of Dior fiber. So it really picks up like the highlight. So yeah, right here. It's beautiful. Like, look at that. It's really like beautiful. I'm literally just like falling in love. And also let's do a little bit like nose highlight. It's like really beautiful. So I just love this palette. It's just so beautiful. All right, so this is a highlighted look. I love it. I think it's really beautiful. I really love this palette. I feel like this will go to my annual favorites, and also this brush will go there as well. It's just really amazing, so I recommend you check it out. All right, moving on lastly to the lips. We're going to use this Hank & Henry liquid lipstick. And since the doe foot applicator is kind of like pointed, so I'm going to just directly apply it. My gosh, this color is gorgeous. I don't know if this color goes well with my eyes because, you know, this is cool tone. This is like a beautiful like rosy color. But oh my gosh, this color is gorgeous. It's like literally so pretty for the fall. I just really want to put it down so that you guys can see, but I definitely don't think this goes well. But let's tone it down with a lipstick. This is a Morphe lipstick in the shade Whipped. So it's like a beautiful kind of like a mauve color. I actually really love Morphe lipstick. I think they're affordable, but they're pretty good. So here is a color right here, and let me swatch it for you guys. Right there. So it's like a light mauve color. I think this will tone it down, so let's see. So here's the look. Definitely tone it down a little bit, but still the undertone is pretty like, you know, out there, so I still wouldn't like recommend it. Let me just quickly change my lip color and also do my brows and the lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back and the look is completely finished. So to finish off the look, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lip in the color Stripped, which is like a beautiful mauve shade, as you can see right here. And then to line my lip, I'm using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade 606, Wherever Walnut. This is also like a beautiful mauve nude. So this is a darker nude. I line my whole lip using that, and then I'm using the strip in the middle to create kind of like a gradient like effect. So I think it's really cute with this look. And for the lashes, first I'm using the Adele Wispy Fiber Beauty Mascara. To be honest, I do not recommend this one. I just think this one is too dry, and then it doesn't really give my lashes the wispy look that, you know, I expected. So here is what it looks like. I don't really like this brush tip, and also I think it's kind of dry. It's definitely not as wispy as their false lashes, which I understand, but I just don't feel like it lives up to the hype. Oh, I don't think I would recommend this one. It does flare up the lashes though, but I don't think it's as dramatic as even with like Too Faced, you know, Better Than Sex. And then follow up, I use the Pretty Vulgar mascara. This one I do recommend. I think it's a super cute mascara. You can use it for your upper lash line and lower lash line. And I love the packaging. So here the inside looks like. As you can see, it's like two-sided. So on one side it's more like lengthening, the other side is more like opening your eyes. So I definitely love this product. I think it's really, really good. And then lastly, I add a little bit of a lower, you know, lash line and a little bit of like the white kind of like a liner onto my lid, and I really love how this tie in with this kind of like a smoky eye. So to achieve this look, I use the new Marc Jacobs Highliner Glam Glitter Gel Eye Cream. So this is the new one that I got from Sephora recently. First of all, how beautiful is this liner? Look at the color packaging, it's just so beautiful. And then second of all, you don't have to sharpen it, you just twist it up. And third, look at the color. So that's the color right here. Look how pretty that color is. It's just the most beautiful like color, and then it's perfect, goes for your waterline or for your like upper line. It's just really pretty. I feel like this comes very handy for a lot of different looks, so I highly recommend it. And then next for the brows, I'm using the It Cosmetics Brow Power. So this is what it looks like. So it's kind of like the Anastasia Age Definer, but with like a smaller tip. I don't think I like this one. I feel like my brow is a little bit overdone because, you know, it's kind of big. So sometimes when you're just like creating the strokes, it's creating more in chunks instead of like individual hair. So like for example, I feel like this brow I done a little bit too much. So I literally just be so careful with this brow. But I just feel like if you're not really like needing a lot of the brow products, this might be a little bit too much for you. If you do need to create a like a full-on like brow, this might be your best friend. Yeah, but for me personally, I'm probably not gonna use this one once I use this one up, just because I just like a more natural look. So I'm gonna stick to the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. And then lastly, I set my face using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is literally my ride and die, like literally the best. Like now I already feel like my face is really flawless. Before that it was a little bit dusty. I still can see the highlighter powder, I can see the powdery, but once I spray this out, I feel like it truly blends into my skin. And I love the scent of it, and also the aerosol like nozzle is like fabulous. So I truly feel like this set my face the way that I want it. I'm gonna buy this one every time I run it out, just how much I love it. So yeah, that's today's video. This is a Boxycharm. This is a look that I created. Do you like it? Do you not like it? How about the Boxycharm? I like every single one of them. I think they're all fabulous. And the only thing that I might not like as much is the roller liner, just because I think it's harder to use. It's just the concept. I love Butter London as a brand, but I would much rather using a felty pen. So yeah, that's my personal preference. And yeah, that's it for today. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.